Howdy ho, howdy hey, YouTube. It's Mike back at it again. Told you the last time we were gonna go ahead and put the upper control arms on. Started doing that today. It's pretty nice outside. Not too bad here in Ohio. I already started with taking the passenger side out. It's really easy actually. I was kind of surprised. What I would have had to did was took the battery out and the battery hold down bolts. And so you can get this bolt out of here, because you got this hole here, and then you've got another one here. Take the tire off, put it up on jack stands. I usually put my tire up underneath the jack stands. Anything can fail, so at least you have a couple safe measures just in case. So you want to go ahead and right there is where the old one is. I'll show you on the driver's side. I haven't done the driver's side yet. See, that's where it bolts up inside. So it'll be bolting up on the outside. Then you got your castle nut there with the cotter pin. You'll take that out. What I used was a pickle fork to take this out here. This pickle fork here, you can buy this anywhere. Any auto parts store or Harbor Freight. Really cheap, not real expensive. All you do is just put it in between when it's inside and just hammer it, and what it does, it busts that lip, that joint between the upper control arm and that spindle there, and it just pops right out. But I wanted to do a video here real quick of the differences of this eBay versus this stock upper control arm. Obviously you can see it's a little bit beefier, and you'll have your full range of motion for your camber. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this put in. Super simple. But yes, this is a 99 EK coupe. So I'm not for sure what these, I think these are for 99 to 2000 Civics. But we'll see how they work, how they fit. Now these only say 1 and 2, but I figured number 1's for the driver's side and number 2's for the passenger side, so it can't be too hard to figure out once you get them up in there. If they don't line up correctly with your spindle, then you'll have to switch them around. So let me go ahead and get this passenger side done real quick, and we'll get back to you. Alright, so for these bolts here, I got the spindle in there, or the upper control arm there. These bolts here, these are 14 millimeters. And I just use a ratchety wrench there. Once you get it good and started, and the threads there. Now you don't want to overbearing it, you just to where it's nice and snug here. Yes, and the intercooler, you do have intercooler piping that will be in the way a little bit. I was able to move mine up and down just to be able to finagle that bolt out, because you have to get the bolts out. You can't just have it halfway out and try to finagle the upper control arm out. Go. Now for your castle nut, the original, the OEM one, will be a 17 millimeter, and then you'll just have your cotter pin that goes through it. And right now what I did was, because my camber was farther at the top, farther inside the fender here, I just went ahead and kind of made this upper ball joint come forward just a little bit farther than this stock, and just go from there. It'll probably take some time to get it fully adjusted, but since winter's here, and or will be here, fall's now, but it's going to be snowing here pretty soon, so I won't be out roaming around the streets with this thing too much. So at least I can get this ready to go for next spring. So let me go ahead and get this all bolted up, and I'll give you a shot of this, and then we'll go over to the driver's side. Alright, so you can tell, got this all buttoned up. Everything's all tight. She's ready to go. We'll see after everything's all said and done how the camera looks after everything's all put back together. So let me get it all set up on the driver's side and we'll go from there. Alright, this is probably the best way I'd be able to set it up for you guys to see what I'm actually doing. But I'm going to work up underneath here first. Get this castle nut off, get the cotter pin out, and get everything all ready to go to move up to the top side and get everything moved. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we'll talk to you here soon. Alright, so you can see I got the bottom side done. So we're going to go ahead and get this top side done. Let's bring up, be a little stiff. I like to use a double-sided wrench here. Be able to help me out. There she is. There's the driver's side out. So now we can go ahead and put the passenger or the driver's side, the new one, back in. I don't know where I put it. There it is. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to somewhat see where it's at, kind of eyeball it for now. So that's kind of like in the, looks like the standard position. So I'm going to end up moving this. Probably I'm just going off the face of this, but moving it up maybe about a 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch up here as I did to the other side. We'll see how that looks. So let me go ahead and get this in, get everything buttoned back up, get tires put back on and get it let down, and we'll show you the outcome. Alright, so there we have it. Got both sides done, installed. Before I put the tires and let the car down, I wanted to do a quick review. I forgot to do it the last time. Just didn't really have the room to get you the shots, but I wanted to do a review. This right here is the Godspeed 2.5 inch downpipe with the 2.5 inch DNA motoring full exhaust. There is a resonator right there, but no cat. I went ahead and just bought the it's a 3-inch adapter to the 2-inch, and that's just a piece of steel that I had ordered or got from the auto parts store, and I just went ahead and welded that up and bolted it together because there's supposed to be a cat there, obviously, and if you do the cat delete, then there you go. In Ohio we don't have emissions, so I can get away with it. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick review on it. Both really good quality. It wasn't really that hard to bolt up, and it sounds really nice for the exhaust side. I'll show you the back here. Looks really nice. We'll be replacing these too here soon. And these are eBay, the adjustable coilovers. And I will be purchasing the DNA coilovers here eventually. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. Tucks up right up in there, no problem. Sounds really nice. Alright, so yeah, let me go ahead and get this tires and battery and all that stuff put back in, and we'll lower it down and see how she looks. Alright, ladies and gents, as you can see, I got it on the ground. Looks a lot better than what it did before. See, as you can see with this back tire, try to anyways. You can see how the bottom's sticking out, and I know that's, you know, you got the door and quarter panel and everything, but yeah, there's a lot of distance in between here, and it should be obviously straight up and down. That's what you want, because you're gonna have more wear on the inside of the tire than what you would on the outside. So, and obviously you want more footprint with the front because it's front wheel drive. And I know, yes, I mean they're tiny little tires anyways, but whatever I can do to help until I get some better tires and wheels for the power I plan on putting down. But as you can see, we're not going to have any issues with rubbing. It sits up there real nice. I'll still have to grease it. I didn't have my grease gun on hand at the time, but I'll just use a needle grease insert, stick it right in the boot, grease it, be done. There was no external grease cert or nothing like that, so that's what you'll have to do. But other than that, just want to go ahead and get that done for you guys. It's a beautiful day out, and I'm going to go ahead and get this edited and get it up for you. So hopefully here soon we'll get the rear suspension done and get this taken care of. Yeah, you can see the rust here since the sun's wanting to shine down on me. But that's the what I'll be cutting out here. Cutting all this out here. Probably getting the new rocker panel there. Cutting all that out. And go ahead and, because you don't just want to slap Bondo on that. That's just going to fall out. You want to do it the right way. And actually cut it out. Re-weld it. Then you can put icing on it and sand it and, you know, prime it and all that stuff once you get it ready for paint. But yeah, I've got a bunch of dents I got to pop out. But other than that, not bad for training a little Honda Rebel 250 for a Civic that was on its last leg pretty much, but still had potential. So anything can be saved. Just, it really determines the person and how much motivation you have to fixing it up. So until next time, we'll see you again. Take care.